Going to run through some events taking place in the Middle East this afternoon. A quick live stream just to try to catch up on things that are occurring over there. Bear with me 1 second here while we check a few things. Few things here and there and everywhere. Just need to
Going
get
to run
a
through some
link
events taking place in the Middle East this afternoon.
All right, I saw me there for a minute. Just standing by, standing by, standing by. Here we go. All right. All right, the Middle East. Things getting hot over there. Okay, we got that going. We got that going. Hello, everyone. As you're coming in, just bear with me here for a second while I tend to some different things. Doing a little housekeeping, you might say. Got one more thing to do here. Just bear with me. All sorts of clicking going on. Clickety click, 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 click. Here we go. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Want to do this. Want to do that. There we are. Okay, we can get out of that. Things going on in the Middle East this afternoon that we should be taking a look at. Definitely some things that could prove to be important. If you're out there, pop in and say hi. We're going to be looking at Iraq and Iran right now. Again, things that may not really excite you, but are still worth a look because of what could potentially come out of this. Rusty Nails, hello. Glad to have you there. Glad to keep you up to date. I love it. That's what I do. Let's start here. Okay, we don't need to look at me right there. Things going on in the green zone in Iraq, and there's been reports of an evacuation taking place that the White House is denying, but there may be something to this. Now, there's heavy gunfire being heard in central Basra, southern Iraq. Other sources here, Red Intel Panda, armed groups from Saria al-Salam attacked the office of Representative Allah al-Hadiri in the city of Basra and clashed with medium weapons with the office's protections. Essentially, what appears to be going on here in Iraq is pro-Iranian and anti-Iranian forces going at it with each other. And I'm trying to keep up on everything that is occurring right now. In the last few minutes, we have UAE to halt flights to Baghdad. So there's definitely something heated taking place there. We've got all manner of things here. We've got a look here of military reinforcements for the Iraqi security forces in the green zone. Let's take a quick look at some of that. There you go. Definitely a lot going on in the green zone right now, and this could have wider repercussions for sure. We don't generally think of Iraq as being much of a story anymore, but it may become one again. Hello, Wendy. Glad to have you aboard. Keep praying, yes, indeed, because whenever things get hot in the Middle East, you never know where they may spread. So we're gonna do a little looking in here as to what is taking place. And meanwhile, with Iran starts enriching uranium with advanced IR-6 machines underground at Natanz. And again, Israel may respond to this because Israel has said they don't care about any sort of nuclear agreement between the West and Iran. We can only assume that Iran would be lying through their teeth if they agree to anything. Israel knows this. Israel is watching. So we're going to be taking a look at that. I don't know how well you can see this, but Iran starts enriching uranium with advanced IR-6 machines underground at Natanz. This is kind of in an odd-looking window here. So Iran has started enriching uranium with one of three cascades or clusters or advanced IR-6 centrifuges recently installed at its underground enrichment plant at Natanz, reported by the UN Atomic Watchdog to member states seen by Reuters on Monday. Now, Iran is using a cascade of up to 174 machines to enrich uranium up to 5% purity. Again, working toward Dabu. Brother, glad to have you here, my friend. Again, all of this right here, we're focused so much on America right now and what we're watching here in America with our growing food shortages, possibly water poisoning, everything that we're looking at here in the U.S. Like threats, Lindsey Graham threatening there's going to be civil war if Trump is indicted, which again I doubt. If we have civil war in this country, it's going to be over other things like food shortages, like the loss of cash. And there's been a lot of things going on this week in my area. We were looking at the EBT thing yesterday. I'm trying not to get sidetracked, but those are the kinds of things that are going to start a civil war or some sort of civil unrest here. Not Trump's situation, I assure you. Again, let's run the list here quickly as you're coming in. Rusty Nails, Wendy Fowler, Diane Bedard, Tree Observer, The Dabu 77. God bless you, brother. Diane Bedard, Amara, thank you for popping in. This is being done off the cuff, so we're just going to run this quickly. But I want to get back to the top here at this because this situation in the green zone. Let me show you this first. This is evidently a video of evacuations taking place in Iraq. Now, this has shades of Afghanistan written or painted all over it. But let's take a look at this. And the White House is denying that this even occurred. You see the helicopter right there. You see a serviceman right there. Certainly something, unless this is just some elaborate staging, certainly something is going on here. It's very grainy, but you can see people moving in and out of this helicopter right here. And there have been any number of reports from 3 dead to 20 dead to who knows what. But you can see that right there. That certainly appears to be some sort of evacuation, at least to me. Again, unless it's something elaborately staged, which I don't know. I'm kind of believing that something actually occurred there. So we have that taking place. Let's go back to where we were here, cats and kittens. I want to get back to the top of this because I just have, hey, there's Luke. Bear with me, kids, bear with me. What's that going on there? There's Dabu. Again, heavy gunfire being heard in central Basra, southern Iraq. And again, as I understand this situation right now, it is some manner of conflict between pro-Iranian forces and anti-Iranian forces. And again, what this could develop into, at the same time, you've got Iran flaunting its nuclear enrichment right now with these new centrifuges. You get the sense, and I could be wrong because you know how things go in the Middle East, you get the sense that maybe we're reaching another point of serious escalation here. Who knows what could occur, but as we're walking into the end of days, and we know that the Middle East plays such a big part in that, we need to be watching these situations very carefully. As much as we here in America watch everything through the American glasses, we've got to be watching the total scope, everything in the world, everything. And I do my part to bring to you what I can. All right, well, who else we got here? Hello, Dion Sandals, Vermont Prepper. Good afternoon to you as well. Thank you, Amara, for that. I do appreciate it. I mean, I appreciate it more than I can say. According to Amara, Iran closed its land borders with Iraq. Dupsy Daisy, you are so spot on when you say the mainstream is rubbish. Absolutely. Mucking fuddled. Hey, hiya yourself, brother. Good to have you here. I like that trash can right there, Mucking Fuddled, or I'm sorry, Dupsy Daisy. But let's see if we can get more up-to-date stuff here as to what is taking place with this. And then you got these two cats right here. You got Santa Claus and Henry Kissinger. We don't even want to see their mugs there. this feed that I have here updates frequently and consistently. I've got all manner of things plugged in here. So okay, it seems like all of a sudden everything in that area has just gone quiet. Now, why is that? Why all of a sudden, as soon as I start reporting on this little situation in Iraq, do we go quiet here? Search me, I don't know, but it certainly is interesting, and it is. I don't know. What do you sense here, my friends? Well, I've got you all here popping in. That's right, Macker 7. Santa Claus, certainly. Ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 my keister. What are you sensing going on now? As we look at the Middle East, we've got allegedly some evacuations taking place in the green zone. Again, it's shades of Afghanistan all over again. Diane Bedard says, quiet before the storm. I agree. We are in the middle of some sort of storm here, no doubt. Now, again, we had the EBT failure yesterday. All right. Today, I am noticing in multiple places that credit cards are not processing. At least in my area, there's all manner of credit card processing issues. My bank, I bank through a very small chain of banks up here in upstate New York. My bank closed early on Friday. A couple hours after it opened, they said they had staffing shortages, which is absolute BS. They were closed on Saturday. They have reopened today. Again, shifting gears here, it seems like we're getting ready for the rollout of something, and this week is kind of like a beta week, a beta test to see what they can get away with. When you look at all of these things, and I agree, Diane, it's about to explode. It is about to explode, and sometimes you wonder, are we actually going to see the explosion, or are we just going to feel it in our spirits? Mount St. Helens apparently coming to life. Yep. Yeah, Macker 7, people are going to be pissed, no doubt about it. I mean, as I just reported on earlier, it's not going to be a potential indictment of Trump that is going to be what causes any sort of civil unrest in this country. It's going to be when people don't have food, when they don't have water, when they don't have cash, when they don't have a place to live. That's going to bring people out into the streets, and that's when they're going to raise hell. And not whether or not Trump is indicted or not. I mean, again, we don't know what's going to come of that. That is just another distraction. We're being distracted upon. And that's what's going on here. Don't be so busy looking at this one that you don't see this one, but watch with both of these. So, it seems like this reporting that I was getting out of Iraq has suddenly gone quiet. Wendy, you are so right. The feces is going to impact the cooling device very quickly here. We're going to be looking at definitely, as I anticipate, again, I'm not a prophet, I'm just a watchman, I'm just watching, multiple series of events at once. Just like that. War, economic collapse, civil unrest, an exacerbation of food shortages, water issues. It's just going to come right at us like this. And we have to be prepared spiritually most of all, pressing into Jesus Christ most of all, but we have to do whatever physical preparation that we can to get ready for it. So these are the things that we're watching. A digital currency is set for December according to Amara. Yes, it could be. It could be before that, Amara. Again, I think they're testing the system right now. They're testing the vulnerabilities. They're testing how we're going to react. Again, this situation with EBT yesterday was just a little bit of a probe, I would say, to see how it would work when it goes down. Dominoes are about to fall, Macker 7. Yes, indeedy, they are. They are. But we can prep spiritually. Pray. We will be protected. If we have faith in Christ, no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And we may be hurt. Some of us may be killed. I mean, we have to be prepared for that eventuality. We could be in the line of fire. We could be where someplace erupts. They could come after us. They can and will come after us. They absolutely will. We are not safe. We are not safe in this world. The coasts are not clear, and America is not secure. We are not safe. So we have to be prepared for anything at all to go down. Anything at all. Let me check the scene here again to see if there's any news on the green zone, what's going on in Iraq, these alleged evacuations. And have all of you seen that video? Okay, here we go. Evidently somebody is showing video and photos of Baghdad in real time. Let's see what I get here. Let's see if I can get something that I will be allowed to look at. All right, here you go. Again, this was put up, U.S. Embassy in Baghdad, Iraq, evacuated as places overrun, videos and photos. No, thank you. Don't need any notifications, but I appreciate you thinking of me. All right, again, I will caution you that this I don't know how well you see this, but is this now? Is this now? Was this a year ago? Was this 10 years ago? This is what we don't know. But let's look at these nonetheless. You unfortunately got to put up with my head in the middle. That's very graphic right there. As you can see that, if you want to look at that, if you've seen blood before. Again, here's this video. And I will show you that video again of this alleged evacuation in case you haven't seen it. Let's look again. It certainly looks convincing to me, but you know, with CGI and with the way things are staged anymore, anything can be staged. Look right here. You can see the helicopter. You can see the rear rotor turning over there. It looks like people are moving in and out of this helicopter. Could it be an evacuation from the green zone? Well, certainly that is possible. It's a very grainy video. Yes, indeedy. All right. Okay, so you get the gist of it, right? We're not going to see anything there that we haven't seen in the first 30 seconds. All right, so, again, you can make of that what you will. Are we looking at another Afghanistan situation? But this whole situation is confusing right now because, again, it appears to be pro-Iranian forces, anti-Iranian forces. There appears to be fighting in the streets. There's shooting. There's gunfire. There's reports of 3, 17, 20 dead. Again, in the green zone, we have American forces over there, so that's putting them right in the middle of the fray. So anything right now could be going down over there. And let's just run some quick hellos. Diane Bedard, hello. Amara, hello. Macker7, Wendy Fowler. Appreciate you, Wendy, always commenting on my stuff. Vermont Prepper, appreciate you being here. Am I missing anybody? Mucking Fuddled, well, of course, I appreciate you, brother, because you are one of my ardent supporters and helps make this thing that much more easy to do. But as I just was saying, it seems like things over there that the reportage is suddenly slacking out a little bit. We're going to look one more time here. One more time for the good times. Again, I've just got, yeah, we did that already. At 1815 UTC, we had a Type 4 radio transmission to begin. Space Weather Live is a good source to look at. Here's some more video of confrontations in the green zone. Here you go. We get the gist of that as well. That's a fairly quick video right there. We're not going to talk about student loan forgiveness right now because we know that's pretty much a crock. All right, so again, things hot in the green zone in Iraq. Pro-Iranian, not so pro-Iranian forces going at it. Macker7, let's just say that I live well north of Binghamton, okay? I live I live. I don't want to reveal my precise location, of course, but I live between Syracuse and Utica. We'll put it that way, okay? I'm kind of midway between Syracuse and Utica, maybe leaning slightly more towards Syracuse, but I'm in that area up there of upstate New York, along you could say along the Thruway corridor is where I am, along the old Erie Canal corridor, the CSX main line. Up there, very familiar with Binghamton, up there in that area between Syracuse and Utica, maybe leaning ever so slightly closer to Syracuse, is where I am, without being any more specific than that. Living in Pleasantville up here, where most people are quite oblivious as to what is going on around them. Live in La Vida Loca. As long as there's food in the grocery stores and the gas is still pumping, they're fine. They have no idea what is coming at them, unfortunately. None. Dupsy Daisy is mentioning here that saw where Biden signed in an HR for CBDC coming this December, so they are setting the stage. Yes, they are. Preparing to start the digital currency. Digital ID, not for me, kids, not for me. That is just so close to the mark of the beast. Not for me. Not taking part in that little endeavor. Thank you. You can starve me out. You can throw me in a camp. You can do whatever you're going to do. I'm not taking part in that little endeavor. Thank you. Appreciate the offer. Appreciate them thinking of me. Thank you, Mucking Fuddled. You know, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate all of you being here. And Rusty Nails, I live in Christ and Him in me. Amen, Rusty Nails. Amen. Not for Wendy either. You know, Tin Man, that's an interesting thing that you bring up, that jihad training camp. I haven't seen anything on that in years. But evidently that wasn't too far from where I am situated. I have not seen anything on that in years. I don't know if that still exists. I haven't seen anything at all. Vermont Prepper, Whitesboro, very familiar with it. Verona, yep. Oh, Verona. Let's just say that if Verona's getting close to my neighborhood. We'll say that, okay. New Paltz, that's further downstate, I do believe. But yep, you are familiar with the general proximity of where I'm at. Yeah, Verona is not that far away. This is a very beautiful area. It's just that people here are clueless for the most part. They just have no idea what's coming at them, and you can't tell them anything. You can't tell them you should be prepared, you should do this, you should be expecting everything to go upside down, you should be expecting that the country is going to collapse, you should be expecting that there's going to be a new currency, that there's going to be food shortages, there's going to be water shortages, that the people that represent us are not truly representing us, and they just we just got to get the good guys in November. We'll be okay. We just got to get Trump back in. We just got to get a new House and Senate. We'll be okay. It's frustrating. Westmoreland, yep. Vermont Prepper again. That's familiar territory to me as well. Certainly enough. You know, Tin Man, you got me thinking about that jihad training camp. As to what the status of that might be. But let's do another quick run through, okay, before we bid sweet adieu here, just to make sure there's nothing new breaking out in this Middle Eastern situation. Yeah, we don't care about these people here, do we? No, danger, very danger, stranger danger. It is funny how that situation in Iraq has just gone completely. Okay. Sustained machine gun fire heard in central Baghdad right now. Again, sustained machine gun fire heard in central Baghdad right now. Again, when one of these sources on Twitter picks this up, you can generally assume that there's a number of sources that have already had this and put this out. So we're kind of recycling the information. Sustained machine gun fire heard in central Baghdad right now. So this is a situation that we are going to have to keep an eye on. Do you want to hear this? Why don't we hear what Kamala Harris has to say about footing the bill for student loan forgiveness? And I need to hear this as well.
Who specifically is footing the bill for student loan forgiveness? We haven't gotten a concrete answer from the administration yet.
Well, let's start with this. First of all, a lot of the same people who are criticizing what we rightly did in following through on a commitment that we made to forgive student loan debt are the same people who voted for a tax cut for the richest Americans. So when we look at who is benefiting from this, 90% of the people who are going to benefit from student loan forgiveness make under $75,000 a year. And that debt has been the reason that they're unable to start a family, buy a home, and pursue their piece of the American dream.
All right, shut up. Just shut up. Blah, 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 blah. Do you agree with that, folks? How many of you make below 75 grand a year? Just let us know here. How many of you make below 75 grand a year? How many of you have taken out student loans? Has anybody paid them off for you? Probably not, huh? Anybody at all? Do you think that what she had to say there was worth a listen? LOL is right, mucking fuddled. Loan equal handout, new equation. Yeah, yep, indeed, I agree. Mountain Creek Homestead, she's a liar. Yep. This is an effort maybe to buy votes, but again, and that's another thing. Let me bring this up. Mountain Creek Homestead, you know, that's not an awful lot, but if you're getting by on that, good. Power to you. There is this belief that there's going to be this red wave this fall, that Republicans, if you play the political thing, and I don't anymore. I mean, yes, I am conservative, absolutely, but I see things more through Christ's eyes. At least I endeavor to, as I said in my last video. But if you're certain that there's going to be a red wave this fall, you might want to reconsider, because the same fraud that put her right there into the VP position is likely going to occur again. And don't be surprised if the red wave is just a trickle and maybe the blue wave is a little bit more of a robust stream flowing, again, because of the same fraud, blatant fraud that put her in her position where she is right now. Tin Man is an HVAC guy. I make 90 something. My commie niece is a social worker and thinks I should pay her loan. You're not going to pay it, right, Tin Man? You're not going to pay it. No. Just thank her for the offer. I appreciate you offering to let me do that, but I respectfully decline. Yes. Yep. Definitely vile there, my friends. Definitely. So we certainly have veered off course here a little bit. We started out reporting on the Middle East, and now we're talking about a wide range of issues. Watchman, hello, brother. Good to see you here, my friend. Good to see you as always. Friends, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. Please hit the bell icon for notifications of new uploads. I'm putting up, I report news every day. I'm putting up, I have dreams and visions, and I share them with you. I do that. I do live streams like this, trying to stay focused on the end of days and the events that are taking place around us. Standing strong, King. It's coming, standing strong, and you stand strong as well. Stand strong. We need to stand strong now more than ever before, because we are being assaulted in many ways that we can't even see. We are being supernaturally assaulted. We are being don't go away. Give me 15 seconds. You didn't go away, did you? Did you stay right there? Good. Okay. All right. Guess what time it is? Guess what time it is? It's coffee time. Coffee time in America. Okay. Thank you, Macker7. Yep, and I recommend Dabu as well. Dabu, I will admit that Dabu is part of the inspiration for me doing this. I've been subscribed to Dabu for a long, long time. And we like how Dabu just puts it out there. He gets right to the point. He's concise. He doesn't mess around. And Dabu is a man that certainly knows what's going on out there. So thank you for that, Dabu. If you're still in here, I don't know if you are, but thank you for the recommendation, my friend. I appreciate it. Jaded Truther, by the way, hello to you too. Yes. This is the afternoon cup of coffee. You probably think I don't need this, right? Yeah. Coffee time. Yeah, it definitely does lead to weed time, no doubt about it. That's for sure. Yeah, maybe several of them even. All right, so it seems like more and more of you are coming in here. Let's try to get back on topic. Let's get back here and see if there's anything new going on as far as the situation that immediately brought me here. Scattered clashes in Basra. Sources claim that a Saria Salam Sadirist headquarters was attacked. Okay, and a lot of this is hard to understand when you're dealing with these different parties that are warring over there. But again, I think of Iran, okay, and I think of Iran being behind some of this, as you have pro-Iranian, anti-Iranian situations taking place here. Here's some more video of what's going on in and around Basra. You see all manner of vehicles, some military vehicles. You see soldiers. You see this guy hanging on the side of a little vehicle right there. His mom would be so mad at him if she saw him doing that. I'm sorry, I just think that's funny. It's okay. But again, this is kind of some review. Okay, we have Abdul Mahdi Mahandi's and Soleimani poster was torched in Iraq. You can see this right here. Again, this is the anti-Iranian movement right here. They're setting Iranian artifacts, or not artifacts, but Iranian regalia on fire right there. You can see that. We have various levels of vandalism taking place here. This looks like Portland, Oregon at times. Could be Portland, Oregon. I don't know. Portland Andy, no offense to you, my good sir. And I enjoy him too very much. Okay, we saw this one. We've got this right here. All right, okay. So this is Sadra's forces in the green zone of Baghdad. You know, I don't know. Why do I have a really bad feeling about this? Why do I have a very niggling, sort of chewing feeling about what's going on over there? Whether it's just being set up to draw in American forces back into that area more than they're already there. But why do I just have a bad feeling about this? But I do. They're starting to group up and get strategic. That's true, Watchmen. I think they are. I think that is what is occurring here. Yeah. Tin Man, it looks like Chicago. Yeah, that it does. It's Bud Light time in Connecticut. I don't know. My whole point in doing this live stream was just to kind of get you caught up to date, because I've got a really bad feeling about what is taking place out there. Anyway, my friends, I do appreciate you. Before you go, let's run through the list again. Those that are here: the Watchman, Born for This, Wendy Fowler, Dabu was in here earlier, Mountain Creek Homestead, Macker7, Amara, Tin Man, Mountain Creek Homestead, all of you and some of you that maybe I can't see right now, Born for This. Thank you for being here. Keep an eye on this situation. Keep an eye on all the situations have eyes in the back of your heads. Most importantly, stay prayed up. Stay focused on Jesus. Stay focused on Jesus, because I'm telling you, the road is only going to get much more rough going forward. September, October, November, December. Be expecting anything. Tumultuous change during this tumultuous transition toward the tribulation. Out of Sync, you're here. Bless you, Out of Sync. Thank you so much. Again, keep a keen eye on this situation. Watch everything. Pray for each other. Pray that we will be protected, that God will dispatch his warrior angels to surround us and protect us from all evil and all danger, natural and supernatural, in the name of Jesus. Thank you so much. Again, inspectors heading toward the nuclear plant. What will they find? What will happen? That's a situation I was almost going to report on earlier, the Watchman, but I'm kind of waiting to see what comes out of that. Thank you, Macker7. Thank you so much. Whenever possible, I will try to announce these ahead of time as more of you can come in and attend, but I saw this information popping up and I wanted to get on it. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's right here. It's right here. Why is it going to make me sign in? Why do I have to sign into my own chat? That's ridiculous. Okay, looky here. I'm going to show you. Okay, already. Okay, this is my Twitter handle right here, at Jim_Yakel. At Jim_Yakel. What I'm putting on Twitter is I'm tweeting all of my YouTube videos, book promotion. This is the fiction book series that I have written, the Wayfarers series. Working on Fire a Wayfarer Story right now, which will be the culmination, the completion of this End Times fiction book series right here. Again, I tweet a lot of news, retweet a lot of news, put up my videos, retweet some of my book stuff. When I remember to, I throw up scripture. It's there, and you can certainly follow me, and I will follow you back. Okay, so that is right there, at Jim_Yakel. Maybe you can see it right there if you want to follow me on Twitter. Right there. Nope, that thing's in the way. Hang on. Okay. Is that any better for you? Right there, at Jim_Yakel. God bless you all. Pray for everyone. Be communicating. Be watchful. Things are only going to become more tumultuous. Appreciate all of you so